Alright, probably got our audio in there, so we'll be switching live. What's going on, everybody?
Hello.
It's Brady.
Steam.
We're here with Pacific Sports Talk Radio coming at you guys live on this Wednesday morning.
Sorry for being late, guys. This one's on me. I had a long morning. How you doing this morning, Brady?
Doing alright, man. How about yourself?
Could be better, but I'm stoked that we're doing the pod, so it's something.
There you go, man. There you go.
Good vibes.
Great vibes. So, last week we finished 4-3, I believe. Or let me see. Actually, I gotta double check. It's been a long weekend. We were at the music festival in San Francisco.
Yeah.
It's good.
Outside lands, good times.
Good times, man.
Good times with good people.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. I probably put the action on our application, so just forgive us for this.
There they are, 2-0 ball. Hey, Justin.
2-0.
Gonna be 3-0 after this
There
week.
they are.
Nice,
2-0
nice.
ball. All right, hell yeah, Justin. Well played. Well
His
played.
Hornets pick was money.
Haha. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think he's talking about his fantasy basketball team though.
Oh.
But yeah, we had good.
Oh, nice, Justin.
We had good. Good picks there though. Okay, wait. No, I didn't add the ones because we were running late. So, anyways, we'll figure out what we did.
Yeah. So, we
Last
could go over. I have last week's games. A little bit. We did. We had Buffalo covering against Miami, right?
Yes.
So they covered. So 26-11. So they won by 15.
I think we were wrong on. The.
Definitely the Pats.
We nailed the Saints though. Did we not say the Saints were gonna win? We had that.
Took them down. They took them down.
We're 2-0 on calling Buccaneer upsets this year.
So Jameis tore his ACL.
That wasn't chill.
No, Minnesota we lost.
We didn't get Minnesota, so I'm counting 2-1 right now.
Yeah.
We didn't put the Eagles Detroit in, right? No.
We lost on the Cincinnati Jets.
Indianapolis we lost on.
Yes.
So that's 2-3.
2-3.
Let's see if we get to even here. Do we get one more?
Didn't we call the Niners?
Well, we'll give ourselves the Niners.
I think we called the Niners.
We'll give ourselves the Niners.
Okay. So we split.
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, we were just.
All right. So it's been a pretty hectic weekend for us, but we're here. We're live, and we're ready to answer some questions from you guys.
Definitely.
Got a little update on the little look right now. You know, trying to get crafty each week. You know, got our names up there so you guys know who to talk to and reach out to. All right.
That drink looks ridiculous in that. That's too much. All right. Okay. Well, man, what do you want to go over this week?
All right. So
Your first game.
my first game, I think it's pretty easy. I like the Bengals -2.5 against the Cleveland Browns, who I just have no faith in right now. Baker Mayfield looks like he's lost puppy out there. He doesn't know how to run a football team at the helm there.
I don't think his shoulder injury, even though it's his off shoulder, helps you.
No.
Like being a quarterback, you still have to whip around, your weight, your hips and stuff. I think that's really uncomfortable, probably.
I feel like just anything being slightly uncomfortable, it'll eventually get to his mental, and then he might miss a throw here, and then it just starts adding up.
Yeah. Well, it's also causing problems with the Browns. Like, what were you telling me about Odell?
Yeah, man. Odell, his dad made a mixtape and posted it on Twitter of all the missed throws and stuff. Justin's got a question there in the chat. I was hoping you guys got men after Cooper Rush's QB, and you guys also had the underdogs. Yeah. So we had a few underdogs. OBJ's probably not going to play, so -3 is a good one.
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
We have
2.5 here though, right?
We got 2.5, but 3 is a good.
Would be great.
3 is a good play too.
But anyways, we're saying Baker's poor play is kind of dividing the team up a little bit,
For real, man.
And OBJ, he got dismissed from practice, that's not great. When the Browns have internal problems, it doesn't usually end well.
Yeah, man. They're just too injured right now. I know they have a great offensive line, but it doesn't really
Chubb's
matter.
out.
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt's still out, right?
Dude, he's been out. He's on IR still.
He's on IR, yes.
Yeah.
But, it's 3 week, though, I believe. But still, you're right.
I know IR is so weird this year.
Yeah, the 3 week, well, because of COVID. And the Bengals, they were riding high there for a bit, and they got humbled. I think.
The Jets always sneak in there, man. You never right when you least expect them, right?
With their Mike White or whatever, whoever the hell that is, their backup quarterback.
I saw someone bet $1,000 on Mike White to be the leading in yards passer over the weekend, over week 8.
What?
And he got 435 yards. He surpassed everyone, and the guy cashed like $100,000 or something.
Wow, that's insane.
I mean, that's nuts to throw $1,000 on that.
I think that guy's a little nuts for that.
He's probably
have money to burn.
He's lost quite a bit.
Okay, Justin, we'll look at your.
Got a few questions.
Yeah, so Boston Scott, Melvin Gordon, Herbert start 2 PPR. Okay, Herbert's the Bears guy, by the way.
Okay.
The Bears, who's because Dave, I don't have him.
Mike White is great. Don't disrespect him. We won't disrespect him anymore.
No, we won't. It was just it was out of left field. Like I was a little.
We were not ready for that.
No, we weren't. We weren't.
All right, I'm gonna look at the.
To start PPR. Okay, Boston Scott. I don't know if you can bank on Boston Scott having.
Well, who are they playing? They're playing against the Chargers. The Chargers are a terrible run defense.
Okay. Oh, you were saying that, yeah.
So I think Boston Scott be a decent player.
Okay, so we start Boston Scott, Melvin Gordon, or Herbert. Okay, so
I just
the Rams are playing Pitt on Monday night. That's who Herbert has. And the Broncos have Dallas. So they're going to have to score a lot. I kind of like Melvin Gordon, to be honest. But it's PPR, though. So
I think you got to play Boston Scott just with the matchup. And then, Melvin Gordon.
I like Melvin Gordon. I got to give it to him. He's been a consistent RB2 all year. I do that.
Yeah.
And then, so DJ Moore, Waddle, Darrell Williams.
Javonte. I like DJ Moore against the Falcons. Wait, or no, they're playing the Falcons, right? Or no, they're playing the Patriots.
The Panthers? They're playing the Pats. I have them all down here.
Yeah, they're playing the Patriots.
Miami's playing, I have it here. Houston. Oh, that might be it. Maybe Waddle should start that. I kind of like that.
So go Waddle and then...
we like Waddle and start 1 PPR.
Oh, start 1.
That's tough.
Well, you know what Bill Belichick likes to do is take away your best weapon.
Take away your number 1 option.
And without CMC out there, he's going to be going after DJ Moore.
We going Waddle?
I think Darren Waddle will be the move. Or not Darren Waddle, just Waddle.
Yeah. You guys think Beasley does good this week? No deloading or Pat Bev? Yeah, so the Buffs...
Oh, he's talking about...
Beasley...
Deloading is... He's talking about basketball.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Justin, you're jumping around. You guys think Beasley does good this week? No deloading or Pat Bev? Yeah, I think he could have a good game. I mean, yeah. What do you think?
I mean, the T-Wolves been surprising thus far.
Yeah. Well, it's because of Ant-Man, man.
I think
Anthony Edwards is a stud.
I kind of like the T-Wolves tonight, really. But let's get into basketball a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll get in there later, but we do like Beasley.
We like the pick, man.
So yeah, I completely agree. You want to write that down? So Bengals -2.5.
Yeah. So we're gonna hammer the Bengals -2.5.
We like them. So the other thing I wanted to add to that, and we've heard it on our other pod, the Action Network. That was their 3rd road game in a row, and they had just come off. Who they took out the Ravens, right?
That was
who the hell knows the last time they beat the Ravens? Like
that was probably like 7 years.
Their 3rd road game in a row, and they're riding high. Their best start in years and years. Like you expected them to lose that one.
A little bit.
The Bengals have a solid team, and the Browns are fading. And it's at home, so I'm very comfortable with that pick.
All right, moving on here. Why don't you bring up one? I had the last one.
I know it's shocking, but I kind of like the Packers to cover +7 at the Chiefs.
All right.
I know this morning, Aaron Rodgers is at like 7:30. They said he's out due to COVID. I think a Halloween party went awry, and he got COVID. I saw he was dressed up as John Wick. He had a good time, but he got COVID. So, I just think this Chiefs team is terrible. I don't like it. And the Packers still have Aaron Jones. Devontae Adams is coming back this week.
Yeah.
So, and Jordan Love showed us some stuff, and it is preseason, but
Yeah, I kind of want to look into some Jordan Love stats. Like, does he have any experience? Like, he has to have come in at some point, right?
he's come in a couple times. I don't know if they've won in the past, but I would roll the dice against the Chiefs, to be honest with you. I like the Packers team a lot better than I like the Chiefs team. I know the quarterback is a huge deal, but I think 7 points is way too large for a Chiefs team that has totally underperformed this year.
Got you. Yeah.
And
so he's only really played a little. He came in against the Saints.
Yeah.
5 of 7, 68 yards. Got sacked once. Nothing really there. It looks like he just had like a little drive. Maybe played a couple different drives.
Yeah. I just think, though it was a Monday night game, they only beat the Giants 20-17, and they were at home. And that was against Daniel Jones and a Giants team that is significantly worse than that Packers team.
So
I don't know. So what do you think?
It's tough, man. The Chiefs are at home. The Chiefs are literally just letting any team cover them on a week in, week out basis. They're 2-6 against the spread. The Packers, obviously, with Aaron Rodgers so far, are 7-1. One of the best teams, one of the most profitable teams so far this halfway point through the season, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a toss-up for me, but like I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of want to stay away from it right now, and maybe if it's one of our better ones, we put it in.
Okay.
I feel like you have something there. Like, a lot of people are going to be hammering the Chiefs, and what has Vegas done all year long? Made money. Yeah, I think I agree there with you, Justin. I think Chiefs money line is the really safe pick there because I just don't see Jordan Love winning this game. But
I think 7 is just way too big.
It's a big line.
It's a huge line. Like
it is a huge line, and it's not that I'm like I don't. Maybe I would consider this pick once we go through the rest, and this might be a better one.
No, I'll put it as a maybe. It's cool.
It's just.
But
tough.
Justin, we agreed that the Chiefs are going to win the game.
I mean,
they barely beat the Giants at home. 7 points. The Packers are going to be there at the end of the NFC. Like, I think they're going to be in the NFC Championship game, to be honest.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me though. It's like this guy makes his literal first start in the NFL, and he's able to cover against the Chiefs. That's how bad their defense is right now.
And the Packers have weapons, and the Packers defense has been all right.
I don't love the Chiefs' run game. I know Williams has been.
We don't love a lot to do with the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs have just been so underwhelming.
So we'll do it a maybe. All right, okay.
All right, so moving on here.
Yeah.
I like the 49ers money line. I got my SF hat on. You guys know where I'm from. You guys know what it's about. I like the Niners, man. The Cardinals are going to be without Kyler Murray.
And J.J. Watt.
They just lost J.J. Watt. I just have a feeling that the Niners can build a little bit of momentum here, and they're not. I don't think they're going to be, a playoff team. Maybe, who knows? But
yeah,
I would give them this game against Arizona. They played them tough last time, and that was them at full strength. So
that was with a totally different quarterback, though.
That's true.
But we have the statue back in.
I know, and I'm not a huge Jimmy G guy. You guys, if you guys have followed the podcast, you guys know that I've essentially been a very negative Jimmy G guy, but.
Mm-hmm.
I still give him a little credit. He can throw the ball near the wide receivers, and Deebo Samuel and Ayuk and maybe having George Kittle back, those guys can all catch pretty much anything thrown their way.
Yeah.
So, all right. Justin says, I understand where you're coming from, but it is his first start, and the Chiefs just got Ingram. They need to win to go into the wild card.
So, yeah, they're a desperate team. I have no,
I can't see a world where the Chiefs don't make the playoffs. I know they've been that bad, but they have Mahomes, and he's just the pedigree that they have,
Yeah, that's the reason. If Kyler Murray was playing, we wouldn't,
I gotta do something real quick.
No worries. Yeah, so Justin, D-Hop is banged up. I don't know if he's questionable or not.
He is questionable.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and Jimmy G plays, I think, is George Kittle back now? Oh, no, he's not.
Shanahan believes that he should be back this week.
So last week he said he expects him to be back. So George Kittle could be back. And It seems that Ayuk has picked it up a little bit. Debo's, one of the top leaders in receiving in the league. Elijah Mitchell, they're getting back some of their running backs. Jeff Wilson might be back. So the Niners are getting healthier, and the Cardinals are banged up. So
I just can't bet on Colt McCoy.
It is Colt McCoy, yes.
Colt McCoy will be starting. I'm back, guys. Sorry, I had to put the mic in. Hopefully the audio sounds better.
Min cover might be good.
Yeah, Minnesota. All right.
I have that actually down, Justin. We'll talk about that.
All right.
So, yeah, I'll go Niners money line. That's fine.
Okay. All right. So let's punch that one in. Niners money line. And I think that's like plus something, maybe plus 110.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's talk about what Justin wanted. So that was yours, right?
Yeah.
I like Minnesota covering +6 against the Ravens.
Okay.
I know the Ravens cover at home.
Yeah.
I know that, but there have been a lot of games this year. I mean, they were in a tough game with Dallas, though they couldn't run the ball super well, but Dallas is they're 7-0 covering this year.
Yeah.
Like Dallas is king of covering, so I don't take that. I think Minnesota has a very solid team.
All right, but
what do you think? The Ravens are coming off the bye at home.
But let's talk about this. Kirk Cousins played absolutely terrible, right?
Yeah.
I know he's been pretty good this year, but that was a really bad game from him. He couldn't. I mean, Justin Jefferson and Thielen they couldn't do anything out there the way he was playing. And then Dalvin Cook should have had 100 yards rushing. He only had 80. They were playing against a backup quarterback in Dallas. Did they play at home as well? Like, I don't know. Losing to a backup QB, and I know the Dallas team's great, but that is a little bit concerning, right? Like,
no, it is. It is.
But all right, so you're saying it's a +6. It's 6-point spread, right? Against
Ravens
the Ravens
are -6.
Yeah, so it's -6, +6 for the Vikings.
Yeah.
Dude, I kind of like. I kind of lean towards the Ravens here, but I don't know, man. Like, I just know like Lamar is really good at home, and he covers against mediocre teams. But you're right, the Vikings are a pretty above average squad, so I'm a little torn here.
I wish I had the stats. I always feel like after a bad game, Kirk Cousins picks it back up, but I don't have the statistic on that.
Okay, no. I think that the Ravens' rush defense has been overrated, so I think Dalvin Cook could get his mojo going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think, they're in the running in the.
I got you, Justin. Yeah, Cooper Rush did get lucky on that last drive, but still, I feel like they shouldn't have even had a close game. It was Sunday Night Football though, so it's like anything could happen, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know. I guess I could vibe with the Minnesota cover there.
You want to do it as a maybe again?
No, I think we should punch that one in actually.
What? Oh, what just clicked for you right there?
I don't know. The Ravens has just been like up and down. I think Minnesota could. I could see that happening. We'll go Vikings.
Okay.
That's a big spread. I think if it could.
I just think the spread is too. Like they do cover at home, and the Vikings just lost. My question is like, why isn't the spread a little bit bigger? That's a part of it.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Because they lost to a backup quarterback at home, and the Ravens are coming off the bye. Why isn't that spread 7 or 8? That's all I'm saying. Anyways,
I think they nailed it though with that spread.
I think it's solid.
I think for
Min Cooper. Yeah. So we're doing Vikings +6.
Yep.
What do you want to go on to next?
All right, let's talk about. All right, so you took Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings Ravens.
All right, I like the Panthers to cover 3.5 against the Patriots. And I know week in and week out, I just keep on getting spanked by Mac Jones. Just the guy's just freaking like he's putting on a show. But I just like I'm not sold on that Patriots team just yet, and I feel like the Panthers defense is pretty solid. I see Stephon Gilmore getting some revenge there. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I feel like every time we've gone against the Pats, we've gotten burned. That's what I feel like.
I know. Mr. Ghost.
Yeah, I agree with you. Mac Jones in that defeat of the Chargers didn't play great, you know.
Yeah.
But the Chargers do they had to focus on the run because the Chargers have a good pass rush, right? They had to just run the ball down their throat basically, because the Chargers, as you've said multiple times, have a terrible rush defense.
Yeah.
The Panthers have I think they're top 15. I think they're top half of the league, right? In rush defense.
Yeah, defensively they're top 10 probably.
It's just the Pats defense has really shown me a lot this year.
Yeah.
Do you trust Sam Darnold against them?
Well, his record against the Patriots is bad, but that was when they had Tom Brady at the helm. I know Mac Jones.
No, I just mean the Pats are probably a top 10 defense. That's what I'm trying to say.
I got you. Yeah, I guess
they are a home dog. I like the home dog. It's probably to be honest, it's probably my favorite home dog, because that's a lot of points to be honest.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the defense ranking right now. Sorry, I'm on my phone right now.
Yeah. Mr. Ghost vs. the Pats. If CMC plays, I agree with you. Oh, okay.
Do you think CMC's playing? Because you have CMC.
I have man, Justin, I don't know if he's gonna play. I think he might play next week. I mean, it's up in the air right now. They've released a couple things this morning, and it's he said if he doesn't play, Rule said if he doesn't play week 9, he's going to play week 10. But I don't know how much confidence that gives me.
So here's some stats. Opponents' points per game. Panthers are the 5th best points per game allowed at 19.9. And then the Patriots are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's pretty close at 20.5.
Okay.
So they both. It's going to be kind of an under leaning game. It's probably the over under is probably at 43. I'd guess 45, 43, 45.
Look it up.
I could see the game being low scoring, run heavy kind of deal.
What about turnovers? I'm just curious because turnovers are going to be the big one in this game. Because I think Sam Darnold, I would like to know the turnover differential.
Okay, I got to figure out that one.
That would help me more, probably.
But another thing I could find is third down percentage. The Patriots are not great on third down. They're one of the worst teams in the league at letting teams get their conversion.
Mm-hmm.
They're 44.9%. Third down conversion.
Yeah, I think Sam Darnold is going to throw a couple picks. But
the Panthers are one of the best teams in the league at that 35.7% third down conversion allowed.
Yeah, but the Pats and Mac Jones throw a bunch of quick passes. They don't do a lot of long third downs.
I'm just saying I think you underrate the Panthers defense. They're pretty steady group.
Sam Darnold is terrible.
He's not great.
That's the real issue I'm having.
But
here.
I guess my argument is, do we really trust Mac Jones to cover 3.5 points on the road against a competent defense? What's the best defense he's played this year? All he had to do is hand the ball off against the Chargers. We haven't actually seen him.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get harassed this game. I think that giving him more than a field goal is too much. I think the Panthers will cover that.
+4 at home.
I think you can find the spread +4. I'm not saying take Panthers money line.
It's close. It's really close.
I think Mac gets him a field goal and then the Panthers cover there.
They have been winning by a lot of field goals. I'm gonna put it in the maybe if that's cool.
That's fine.
I see your reasoning. I get it. I know you're not saying. I think the Pats are gonna.
I think Mac Jones is better than Sam Darnold, but I just don't like. I don't know. This is a big game for Mac Jones. You know, we're gonna see. This is gonna show us a lot. He's not gonna just be able to hand it off all the time now.
He played against the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys are. Yeah, he played well against the Cowboys, but I consider the Cowboys, Buccaneers. Their secondary was beat up. The Saints had their way with him, and that was at home.
What Justin is trying to say is that he showed up. He's trying to say that for a rookie quarterback, he's been very competent. You know,
I mean,
the non-trust in Mac Jones. He does have Bill Belichick back there.
Yeah.
He does have the connection back to Alabama with Saban. Like, he's been prepping. Like, I don't consider, like, he is a rookie quarterback, but I can't use, like, his lack of, it's not lack of experience, like, I guess, but I think it's a maybe. I do think the Pats, the reason that I think you may be right is that what do the Pats want to do? They want to run the ball and own the time of possession.
And they want to set up the play action, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
and then time of possession, yeah.
That's why the spread hasn't been huge with except for the Jets, they blew them out. But
I don't consider wins against the Jets that impressive.
But they're your team.
They got blown out by the Saints. I know that Belichick owns the Jets. Like, if there's anything that he owns, like that's
okay. Well, let's just put this in the maybe. We'll talk about it more. We talked about it a lot.
All right. The more I see it, the more I like it. I'm definitely gonna be betting on the Panthers this week. There's no doubt.
Bold take, the Jets win. Don't bet on it though. The Jets are playing. Thursday night at Colts. That is a bold one. Yeah, the Jets are playing at the Colts Thursday.
We'll see about it.
That's bold,
might have
Justin.
to make that a money line parlay. If anyone can get the job done, it's Carson Wentz. He's like the biggest wild card.
That's 10.5, by the way. I don't know if I want to deal with that, but I didn't write that
People
down.
are slamming the Jets right now. 57% of bets are coming in on the New York Jets right now.
Yeah, well, because
Darnold was limited today. I think he's referring to.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah. So. Okay. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, you got it. What did I say? Over under 41. What did I say it would be?
43.
Okay, so that's.
Did you thought you said 41?
I thought I said 41.
No, you said 43.
A little out of it today.
No, that's close. That's pretty damn close.
Yeah, but they're usually all pretty similar. So.
So. Let me look. Okay, this might. Hold on. I gotta think. I like the Raiders 2.5. I know some people might agree. I like the Raiders 2.5, minus 2.5 at the Giants.
Okay.
I know that there could be problems with the team, with the Ruggs situation. Like, prayers out to those, those people. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's
that's
brutal.
Horrible. They just released him. He's probably, going to prison. But the last time something happened that we thought that would take the Raiders down, with Gruden, they covered that week.
But
remember?
Didn't we bet on them that week?
Yep, they covered against the Eagles, and the Eagles have shown us a lot of life. So, which is another team in that division. So and the Giants have been terrible covering at home. So I think the Raiders. I think they can cover 2.5. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I have written down,
and they just had their bye too. So, and the Giants are on a short week. They played on Monday night.
I like the Raiders.
I'm talking myself into it more.
I like the Raiders there.
You like it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, because Darren Waller is just gonna. I mean,
he's gonna feast. Oh yeah. Talk about your parlay, by the way, or no, your prop.
Oh yeah. So I think Darren Waller over in yards if he's healthy. I know he's been out the last few weeks.
Because Ruggs is done.
Yeah, the Giants have a lot of injuries. Saquon Barkley's been out. I know Devontae Booker's been good, but we all know he's not as electric as having Saquon out there when he's healthy. It's just not even contesting there.
Man, I kind of would want to do like a double. So you have him. I think he could get 8 catches.
Who, Darren Waller?
Yeah. I kind of like 8 catches.
8 catches? Yeah. I could see that.
8 catches. How many yards do you think he'll get?
Shit, I'd give him over 90.
Justin, I agree with you, Dean.
And a tutty.
Giants have lots of injuries, and the Raiders need the win. Yes, thanks, Justin.
And a tutty. No, I agree there.
Do we take that? You want to do that prop? So, go ahead.
All right, well,
Raiders minus 2.5.
Raiders
minus 2.5.
Minus 2.5. Love it.
And then we'll take Waller, 8 catches. How many yards did you want to do?
Darren Waller. You want to do 8? All right.
We could do 7. Do 7.
You're a little. You're a little wild on
Ruggs. That. No, Ruggs is. I think this is gonna be a Waller game. I agree with you.
Let's give him 7 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
Okay, I'm with it.
Those are all like. I mean, what is it? What do you think I want to bet? I want to bet 9 catches, 110 yards.
Those are safe. I get it. 110 yards. Take it easy. He's a tight end.
I'm just saying, like I love making the crazy parlay, but let's tone it back for the pod, man. We got to chill out.
Ruggs is 4 or 5 receptions a game, and then like 6 or 7 targets because he drops a ton. That's a lot. Where's that gonna go? That's gonna go to Darren Waller.
It's going right over to the Waller.
To the Walrus. Okay. What do you want now?
All right. So hopping over to we agreed on. Oh, okay. All right. So the Bears.
Stupid thing. The Monday night game for real?
Actually, no. I forgot it was Monday night.
It's Monday night.
Yeah. Never mind. Not hopping on that.
Yeah. Forget that.
We don't do Monday night or
Thursday.
Yeah, we're not about that.
Traps.
Why are the games? Oh, I must have been on the wrong time zone. All right, whatever. It says 11 a.m. for a bunch of these.
So it's 10 a.m., right? Yeah.
So weird. All right, so I like the Jaguars.
Oh, God, really?
Kinda.
14.5.
Yeah.
Home dogs.
Yeah. You know what else, dude? I kind of like, dude, I don't know where you're at with none of the rest of these ones. Okay. Justin likes Rams 7.5. I kind of dig that.
They're at 8. Oh, I have them on 8, but 7. I was going to talk about that too.
All right, but here, I'm a little over.
Bills minus 14. Yeah. Okay, talk about the Bills. We're talking about the Bills. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Bills minus 14.5. I don't know. I feel like if there's any team that like the Bills are gonna just toss around, it's gonna be the Jaguars, right? They've been the worst team by far, I think, this year. So I mean, taking the Bills minus 14.5, like usually you see a 14-point spread, you're kind of sweating there, but
they are on the road. They covered 15 points at home against Miami. This is in Jacksonville, and Jacksonville played on the road in Seattle. So
I kind of see a backdoor cover on the Jaguars end here. I don't know, 14.5. I think they could be up like 28-13, and then I don't know, they get like some stupid touchdown at the end that means nothing.
Yeah.
You know, the Jaguars end up winning like 35-21 or something.
Yeah. I just like I could totally see what you're saying. Like what happened. I just, like betting on the Jaguars kind of makes me sick.
Betting on the Jaguars is one of the most brutal experiences you could put yourself through. You know, it's you got to be really down in the dumps to bet on the Jags.
we knew last week possibly like Seattle was gonna cover there, and they did. So I know that's at home.
I picked the Jaguars there. I was wrong.
Well, I was gonna let that slide. That's why I said we.
I know, but I had to. I own up to what I'm wrong about. You know, I don't need anyone else to tell me what I did wrong.
But I don't know. I think you're right. That's a huge spread. Like dogs at home, and they're not like a Houston team, right? Like they're not. The Jaguars are better than the Texans, you know, and the Texans have had those giant spreads against them at home.
Yeah. And
the Jaguars are better at home, but I don't know if I want to touch that game. Like, I could see it happening. That's a freaking huge spread.
I don't know. Like the Jags are like so bad, but like they have those moments, you know, like. And I don't think the Bills' defense is great. I think they're just an offensive powerhouse. So,
I mean, the Jaguars have some players on offense like Laviska Shenault, like Marvin Jones, like James Robinson.
You know, I might like the over in that actually. I don't know what it's
the over. What?
I think the Bills are going to put up 30, and the Jaguars can put up like 20. You
know? Let me look it up.
If it's over under 50, I would lean towards over.
48.5. So they don't think the Jaguars are going to score.
Well, if you think the Jags are going to cover, you might as well take the over. It's going to probably be a shootout there.
Because the Jaguars' defense, the offense would have to pick it up.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the over? Nah?
Well, then I have to do the spread then. I don't want to do the spread. That's the problem.
Got you.
I don't know. I'm gonna put that as a maybe.
It's brutal, man.
That's really tough for me.
Yeah.
If J-Rob plays, then maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions this week, Justin, like around the league. So I feel like the picks we make right now might end up not being the ones that we go with completely, but we're just kind of analyzing lines.
Yeah. I do think Justin has a point. If I was the Jaguars, what I would do is I would try to do what the Packers did to the I can't think of who, but like keep Josh Allen off the field, you know.
Yeah.
And then to be low scoring, like feed James Robinson, but I don't know if they'll do that. I'll put in the maybe.
Man, these 14-point spreads have just been like
There's 14 or more, man. Like
it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe we take the Bills. I just like
I don't want to take the Bills either. Though,
I don't
because I can see that back to like I don't want to touch it.
I don't do big spreads, and it is
well,
what it
remember
is.
we got burned on 17 points. Houston Cardinals. Remember Cardinals at Houston.
Yeah,
That was brutal. That was I've been like a little PTSD from that.
totally.
Okay, so what do you think? Oh, okay, Justin, we could talk about that. Titans at Rams. So Rams are at home. They just got who'd they get? Von Miller.
Is he hurt though, or no? He's playing.
Von's not. I don't think Von's hurt. Let me look it up.
I know he has like consistent injury issues. He's a beast, obviously.
Oh wait, maybe is he gonna play?
Von Miller's playing. Justin,
Oh, he is?
Justin
Okay, thanks,
it.
Justin.
All right.
Appreciate you. And Derrick Henry's out. You know.
Yeah, it's
And they're at
nice.
home. I do like the Rams covering that. To be honest,
Yeah, Tannehill's been pretty good lately, like airing it out. But yeah, Julio might not play. If Julio doesn't play, it's a wrap. They might have a chance if they can get Julio and AJ Brown cooking.
Yeah, I just think a backfield of Adrian Peterson and Mick, whatever his name is.
Jalen Ramsey's going to be putting in that work too.
He's just gonna shadow AJ Brown the whole game.
Yeah,
like that's what's gonna happen. He's just gonna take AJ Brown out of the equation.
Man, the Rams are so good. I think 7.5. I kind of like, honestly.
Right?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna take that, and they're at home. Like they're gonna dominate.
I don't know. I'm tired of overthinking stuff and like.
Well, the favorites have been on this year, man. That's the problem.
Wow, we like a lot of stuff right now. We're at 5 picks.
We're not done. All right. Well, I don't even think we need to really dive more into that. So.
Well, here I got one. So, what do you think of Chargers -2
Oh, here we go.
in Philly?
I have 1.5 on mine, but
my bookie's different, you know.
so
We're not sponsored by my bookie, by the way.
okay. You want me to say the Chargers because I know you like the Eagles, and I know why you like the Eagles. You like that 3-headed backfield, and the Chargers' run defense is freaking atrocious. So the Chargers have been spiraling. The Eagles have like begun to dominate, and they're at home. And the Eagles are like one of the toughest teams at home. So if the Chargers lose this game, they're a deep crap. Like I think the Chargers are a desperate team. So that's where I'm at. I don't know. Like it's almost a pick 'em for me. Like,
I think Herbert's had 2 of his worst like games of his career.
Back to back. Yeah.
Weeks. They got destroyed by the Ravens, and then last week, that loss to the Patriots was embarrassing. Not only did it ruin our parlay, because that was the only leg that we missed.
Don't remember. Jeez,
that was brutal.
It's terrible.
But I just like, man, Herbert.
Eagles suck. Justin says great. Eagles suck.
Herbert, dude, he's got to pick it up, man. If he is that guy, you know, he hasn't really shown any weaknesses until these last 2 weeks.
I just think the Chargers are just so desperate, and the Eagles are coming off such a high, destroying the Lions away.
I don't know. I feel like Justin's right though. The Lions are terrible. Like we thought the Lions were like, you know, trying hard every week.
Yeah.
They're just trash.
Wait. So earlier you liked the Eagles. You like the Chargers now?
I like the Eagles in the car on the ride over, and since I've been putting my thinking cap on, you know,
I like the Chargers.
I just can't like. I don't know. If I'll bet the Chargers here because the value's good, but if Justin Herbert screws me again one more week, like man, I gotta just.
The Chargers have too much talent and they're desperate and they're like people like I don't think they handled being like weren't they like crowned like the kings of the AFC almost like for a little bit like they were like, oh, they're going to the Super Bowl. I don't think they handled that well. They've gotten destroyed the last two games. I think they're going to come out trying to prove something.
You got to take the Chargers here because the value is just too nice.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right. We agree.
All right. I have like a funny idea that we could do. Call it upset alert. But I think we should go through the games and like pick one interesting upset that we think could happen. Like that we would be shocked.
Okay.
And then we'll move over to NBA.
Okay, I also the last thing I wanted to you just went. The last thing I wanted to
Yeah, I just thought of
So Dallas is 7-0 on the spread. They're at home, 10 points against Denver. Do we take them to go 8-0?
So yeah, Dallas has been unstoppable against the spread.
Denver just lost Von Miller.
I think if Dak Prescott plays, I think I think that's the biggest factor.
Is Dak playing? Oh yeah,
he's questionable. And it's a calf strain, and that's the kind of injury, especially combined with his ankle situation from last season.
Dak, can I say something?
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
this was an hour ago. Dak Prescott doing every drill Wednesday. He's practicing Wednesday.
Cool.
Prescott, there's a much different tone this week, and he's fully expected to be out there this week against the Broncos after missing last Sunday. And that's from one of their beat reporters.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess expect Dak to play, but last week he was kind of questionable until Sunday morning, and he got scratched. So
yeah, but they're saying it's a different vibe this week. I agree with you.
I think if Dak plays, I like it.
Upset is the Jets. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
He likes the Jets goal. We're gonna get into the upset thing. We're just Denver Dallas. So do you think they're gonna go 8-0 against the spread?
Dude, I think we ride it.
I just want to ride Dallas until it's done. That sounds weird, but so Dallas minus 10. All right, third. Didn't mean for that to come out like that. Okay, so
I was at the DMV this morning, waiting in line. It was pretty good vibes. There's about 50 people in front of me, so I'm a little out of it. He was at Home Depot this morning, taking care of business.
Every other game seems favorites. Yeah, we got you, Justin.
We're just being real here.
So okay, upsets. Okay, what do you? I have one.
All right, why don't we each pick?
No offense, out also. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Justin. So yeah,
why don't we each pick some upsets here?
I think Atlanta's going to beat the Saints. Jameis Winston tore his ACL. Taysom Hill is in concussion protocol. He might play. I don't know. Simeon might be the quarterback in New Orleans. So it's a divisional game.
So these are money line, like fat money lines that we just think like.
I think Atlanta can pull it off.
I believe so as well. It's a 5.5 point spread. You get Atlanta at plus 190.
I have 6.
All right, but not even the spread, the money line.
Oh, sorry, plus 190.
190.
I thought you said 5.5.
Yeah. I did have 5.5 on there, but it's whatever. It's a different line.
Plus 190. I like Atlanta. I think Atlanta can pull it off.
All right, I got another one.
Thanks for doing this. Appreciate even though you guys are tired. Oh, thanks, Justin. Appreciate
of course,
it. Yeah. No worries. Always a pleasure.
So I got. All right, one that's less obvious is the Niners. Like, they're technically an underdog. Actually, they're tied now, so that doesn't even count.
Yeah.
All right, my pick would be the Panthers.
The Panthers. All right.
We're just throwing them in.
All right. What is it?
The Panthers are plus 155.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
So decent money coming in there. A lot of the bets going towards the Pats. Probably get burned by Mac again because that just seems to be how things go.
What's Justin's Jets?
We're gonna throw Jets in there.
Thursday night game.
The Jets are plus 385.
That's for money line, right?
Yeah.
I think them covering isn't crazy. Like on a Thursday night.
All right.
I don't know.
Plus 385 money line.
Okay.
All right. Any other ones that we think? I like the Falcons, the Panthers, like those two can see happening. And the Jets is kind of like a long shot, but
yeah,
still kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of the Bears and the Steelers?
Like I said, CMC plays. But if I had to do one, it might be the Panthers. Yeah.
What do you think of? I agree with you there, Justin. What do you think of the Steelers and the Bears on Monday Night Football at home? It's a 6-point spread. I don't know. Justin Field had some pretty crazy plays there.
Jets
But
are risky, but I don't know for sure if it happens.
dude, I like the value there though.
It's fun. I mean, if you want to just go for it.
Like, dude, you could do a round robin parlay, and then it takes 2 of your bets, combines out of like the amount you pick,
Yeah.
and if you pick 3 and like 2 of them work,
Yeah, I'd like that. Matt Nagy's back. All I gotta say, yeah,
yeah,
he's
probably.
right. That's a good point. Matt Nagy was out when they let Justin Fields run a little bit more.
Man, maybe the Steelers cover that then. Maybe it's just a blowout.
I don't know if it's gonna be a blowout. I think after last week that you have to incorporate a little more RPOs. Like I know Matt Nagy might just shoot it all down. We don't. I mean we're betting against him to change, and what do we not bet against? Change, right? So.
Well, he's got to prove it.
I know. They got to run RPOs all day. Some of those read options that he was doing against the Niners defense were nuts. Like Justin Fields was like dominating.
All right, if you were to parlay the Falcons, Panthers, and Jets right now, and you put $50 on it, you win $2,000.
Yeah. Well, I mean they're big upsets. Yeah.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in the back pocket. There.
Keep that in the back pocket. I'm not bet. Maybe a $5 bet.
Let's see what $5 makes on that. 200.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Not too
So,
bad.
instead of buying, that burger going out, just throw it down on
Yeah.
these guys.
Instead of getting yourself that burger, and some fries, just maybe make that money line parlay that
Maybe that Chick-fil-A, you throw down $10.
Yeah.
Like Cincy kicker, Miami kicker, Giants kicker, Pitt kicker.
Dude,
Well, it had to be matchup based, right?
I would.
Saints kicker.
Man.
So it's who you think. It's whoever's playing a good defense, right? But that's like solid red zone defense.
Yeah.
So the Bengals are playing Cleveland. That might be good. Cleveland has a great defense. Miami kicker, they're playing Houston.
No.
I don't know if I touch that.
Giants are playing the Raiders.
Yeah. There might be a good amount of field goals in that game. And the Pittsburgh versus Bears, I'd lean towards, instead of 5 for 1 at Wendy's, you get 200 for betting the Jets. Exactly. There you go, Justin.
Facts.
That's the point. Yeah. Or Saints kicker, Saints Atlanta.
I lean towards the Cincinnati.
I like Cincinnati or the Giants. I think the Giants and Raiders are going to have a lot of field goals.
Those are my 2 picks.
The Giants and Raiders, doesn't that feel like a field goal game? Like that's why I like the Raiders winning, by field goal.
For real.
So what do you want to go over the maybes or no?
Yeah, we can talk about the maybes. Wow, we have a lot this week. Love it.
Well, we have 3.
All right, so what are our maybe picks here?
Oh, well, you put the Panthers covering.
No, this is just a money line.
The
parlay.
Panthers covering +4.
All right, you know where I stand on that. I'm not going to be fooled. I know that the reason why the Pats have all this money.
I'm going to
coming
claim
in,
the Giants kicker. I think it will be a lot. Yeah, man. I think Giants Raiders. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of field goals.
For real. But no, you know where I stand on the Panthers. My final statement on the matter will be I just
How many do we have right now? 7?
Yeah.
Damn. Wow, that's
We
a
might
lot.
have to cut the fat out or something.
That's a lot
It's
of
a juicy
eggs.
steak, man.
That's a lot, man.
Gotta figure that out.
Well, okay, I'd like to take the Buffs Jaguars off. I don't want to touch that game.
The Buffs, Jaguars. Yeah.
I don't want to touch that game. So, Pats, Panthers, and Packers at Chiefs. Do you not want to touch that Packers Chiefs because of Love?
Ah, man, it's tough, dude. Like I could see him making a great, entrance, and it could be like, damn, like this is the Packers' next generation, like of the Packers dynasty. Even though they haven't won anything since 2011.
Cut the Jets and Panthers out. Yeah, no. Well, that was just for fun, Justin. We're not actually going to use those.
We're not.
That's like crazy money lines that we think have an option of hitting, and you just want to throw down $3-5, for fun.
Yeah.
We're not That's not in our favorites. Those aren't in our favorites.
Our favorite bets are right now. We have the Bengals -2.5, Niners money line, Vikings +6, Raiders -2.5, Rams -7.5, Chargers -2,
Cowboys
-10. But if I had to be real with you, I would probably leave out maybe the 2 big lines and then all the small ones, the 4.
The big lines have been winning though this year.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if we were to how you said you're.
All right, okay. Why don't we just cancel each other? We both say no to these. How about that? And then I don't want to do 7's a lot.
But where do you stand though on that? Because I'm thinking I could see Jordan Love. If there's a team he could do well against.
The Chiefs' defense is terrible. I think we put him. Justin thinks the Panthers are sketch.
Well, yeah, he already said that.
Yeah. So.
Well, he's talking about money line.
Money line, yeah. We can put them all in if you want.
Say it again. I want to see it in a parlay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll say it. You just said it.
Yeah.
Bengals -2.5. Niners money line. Vikings +6. Raiders -2.5. Rams -7.5. Chargers -2. And Cowboys -10.
Say it a little slower for my guy. He's out here typing it up. Here, I'll put him in the chat.
There we go.
Bengals -2.5.
49ers money line.
Niners ML.
Vikings +6.
All right.
Raiders -2.5.
Yep.
Rams -7.5.
Yep.
Chargers -2. Cowboys -2.
All right. Oops. Those are the picks right now.
There we go.
Typed them up in the chat.
7. That's a lot.
Yeah. Wonder what that would make.
That's what Justin was trying to figure out.
Well, Justin will get us. Justin will hit us up with that.
So yeah.
So.
What?
Oh, never mind.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I guess we can be indifferent.
I like the Packers. I know that's crazy, and it's
if I could sub something out, I might sub the Vikings out with the Panthers or the Packers. I don't know. I could see Lamar just. I don't know. It's a bounce back game for the Vikings, right?
Mm-hmm.
They play teams tight, but I don't know. I guess.
Put in 100, you get 94. Nice, Joseph.
Oh, lit.
Killer.
Might have to do that. That might be my big win. I'll be moving soon.
Yeah. But 20 you get, 18, 26.
All right.
It's all right.
It's a 7-teamer, so.
7 legs, yeah.
You might hit 6 out of 7 and be kind of pissed.
I hate that.
5 to 474. Okay.
5's all right.
That's a little more in our ballpark.
Yeah, throw down 5.
We've been getting it handed to in the bets lately, so
yeah.
The betting department hasn't been too hot for us.
I think we just go
on the parlays.
Let's just go on those. I think
on the parlays. Yeah, and I feel like some news will come out and we'll kind of shape it up a little bit better, but I don't know. I kind of dig it. I think Cowboys have been solid against the spread.
I see 6 of 7.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What are we iffy on?
Thanks, Justin.
We don't know what we're iffy on. We just see most of these look good, but one of them might not be good.
I mean, maybe the Vikings. I don't know. The Ravens cover at home.
I like Raiders, Rams, Chargers,
Cowboys. I love the Raiders.
The Vikings, the only ones I'm unsure about. That's the only one I'm unsure about.
And if we're betting on the Cowboys to go 8-0 on the spread on the year.
Yeah.
That's a little. But I mean, they're 7-0.
Yeah, that might just have to be a
iffy on mid.
Yeah.
Damn it! Switch outs.
Well,
I like the Packers.
Can't you see Minnesota getting it handed to?
And Cowboys and Niners. Oh yeah. Well, if Kyler plays, we're not going to do the Niners. We're taking that out.
Hell no.
I'm not keeping it down there. Like Cowboys, Denver. I don't know. Cowboys was more of a roll with the.
If we want to cut out some stuff, I like them.
I do the 4 other games, to be honest.
So I'd circle the Chargers, the Raiders,
Rams,
the Niners, and the Bengals.
No, Rams is. I like the Rams.
But Niners if Kyler doesn't play.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad.
Keep it to that. I think Min now will get crushed. He switched. That's hilarious.
I mean, dude, the Vikings.
It's good that we go through this.
The Vikings were a little sus there, so.
PJ Walker's preparing for Sunday's game against New England as though he will be the Panthers starter. Oh, okay. He took all the first team. Sam Darnold, so yeah.
All right, man.
Okay, we're going with those then.
I can't bet on the Panthers.
I know the Cowboys are gonna go 8-0 in the spread. I know it's gonna happen.
All right, fine. Cowboys. We got rid of the Vikings.
We're done with the Vikings.
The Packers, the Panthers, and the Vikings were too sketch.
Yeah. Okay.
We're chilling.
So we took out Minnesota. I'm happy. Fine. I'm cool with that.
All right.
So Bengals -2.5, Niners money line, Raiders -2.5, Rams -7.5, Chargers -2, Cowboys -10.
That's it. We're leaving the rest out. We
done.
don't take credit.
Done.
Optional money line bet we have laid out. Atlanta 190, Panthers 155, Jets 385. We don't think those are going to be for sure, but if you want to ride it out,
I don't know, man. I think Atlanta has a shot. I'm just saying.
I think they all have shots.
Atlanta. I like Atlanta the best out of those.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So.
You want to talk a little NBA?
Yeah, we could just go over a couple games today. The Warriors are playing tonight.
Nice.
And I believe there's a huge slate of games tonight.
Dude, I haven't really been betting, but my picks that I've been laying out have been pretty good on the basketball.
Yeah. So, all right. So we'll go over NBA a little bit. Okay. Magic. Okay. Do you like? Oh, this is interesting. What about the Bulls against the Sixers?
Bulls just had that crazy game against
the Bulls. Have been on
Celtics.
the Bulls have been on a roll lately.
Yeah, they have. DeRozan's playing like a star.
I like. They have a gritty team.
37
Bulls +2.
points.
Yeah, I like it. No. Oh, Tobias is out. I think I agree with Justin.
I mean, I feel like I'd have to be nuts to bet on the Sixers tonight.
I like that. Let's write it down. I really like the Bulls to keep rolling.
All right.
I'm with it.
NBA. Bulls.
Maybe even Bulls money line.
Yeah, that's 110.
Yeah.
All right. Then
Knicks Pacers is pick 'em basically. It's kind of surprising to me. What else? Denver, Memphis. That's 1 point.
Denver, Memphis is 1.
Yeah, Memphis is -115. Denver's -105. Is that in? Man, my stupid phone is not loading. Do you know where?
That's in Memphis.
Oh, okay then. If it was in Denver, it'd probably be bigger. Dallas in I don't know. Charlotte, Golden State.
Boston -7 against the Magic. Yeah, Magic are trash.
Yeah.
I would take that one.
Yeah. Let's do that. I think the Hawks can cover +5 against the Nets. I don't really like what I've seen with the Nets. It's probably in Brooklyn.
It is in Brooklyn. I think the Nets will win that, but yeah.
But it's 5. It is 5 points. Damn, it's not loading at all.
Kings -4.5. If no.
Brandon Ingram. Because they're playing.
Oh yeah, if there's no Brandon Ingram, there's no point of even showing up.
Yeah.
Kings have been, dude. They're finally getting some respect on the.
Harrison Barnes over. Yeah, Harrison Barnes has been killing it.
Oh, did you bet on the over for Harrison Barnes the other day when he hit the game winner? That was to hit the over. That was sweet. I think
On that shot, he hit the over.
or he might have hit it before that, but
Oh, that's so crazy.
I remember Justin was talking about that. We were like all over that.
Yeah.
That was pretty lit.
Yeah. Okay, that's not loading well.
I usually only like to do 2 or 3.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Hornets and the Warriors.
I kind of like the Knicks over the Pacers. I don't know though. They know each other very well.
I feel like the Knicks should win, but there must be like some injury report there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta keep up with the injury updates and all that.
Solid 2. Bulls
Bulls.
money line and Boston -7. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't bet on the Warriors Hornets. I guess I would do over in that if I were to do anything, but I feel like the game might be close.
Yeah. So the Boston had that outrageous Pacers Knicks is too close. Yeah, it is pretty close. Boston had that outrageous loss. They're probably trying to go out there and prove something.
Yeah.
Did you hear Marcus Smart's comments?
No, what do you say?
So Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have been averaging like career lows in assists, and they're taking, I think, 20 shots a piece a game or something close to it. And Marcus Smart's like, it's hard watching that the whole time, you know? Our young guys, they're still developing, and they're only 2 years younger than him, and he's talking about them like they're rookies. Like, I don't want to stand off in the corner and watch Jalen and Jason shoot.
Wow.
That's what he said. You want betting advice when the Knicks are up 10 going into the fourth, take Pacers +6. Oh, wow. That's very detailed, Justin. If you want betting advice when the Knicks are up 10 going into the fourth, take Pacers +6 because the Knicks always choke leads. Yeah.
That's pretty solid advice.
I like that. Yeah. So do you want to do anything else in NBA, or are you?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't really have a read.
We're pretty flat on it. We missed this. We were
working at Outside Lands this weekend.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so we missed a lot of basketball.
It was a lot of fun though. We saw a lot of cool artists.
Yeah, cool sets.
Yeah.
Oh man, we might have to call it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good show,
All
guys.
right,
Thanks, Justin. We appreciate you.
All
Come
right,
back
man.
next Wednesday.
See you guys next Wednesday.
Yeah. Signing off, Pacific Sports. Talk radio.
Talk radio.
Yeah.
Take it easy, bro.
See ya. Peace.